I had a pretty good day. I went shopping today, and it was very exciting for me. I'm trying to better myself. It's a new year, it's 2019. I'm trying to better myself, so I'm trying to read more. I went shopping, and I was in the book section, and I didn't know where to start. So I just went, I saw the books for dummies. I was like, that's probably for me. That's probably a good place to start for dummies. The For Dummies books is a very strange series of books. Because it's a series of self-help books, but they feel the need to insult their user base before they help them at all, right? Like, I feel like the guy that pitched it was initially a lot harder, like a lot harsher, and like, hey, I've got this great idea for a series of books. How to do shit for fucking idiots. It's like, okay, I like the idea, but let's tone it back a little bit. Maybe for dummies. I don't mind the series of books. I think they're great, but I think there's too many of them, because I was in the section, and they had a book called Babies for Dummies. That's not what we should be doing as a society, is encouraging dummies to make children, I think. Right? So I fixed it for him. I just hollowed it out and I filled it with condoms. It's like, that is Babies for Dummies. Just please practice safe sex, actually. You see weird shit when you shop. I was grocery shopping and I saw they had pasta that was in the shape of little ribbons for breast cancer awareness. Isn't that a little heavy-handed for pasta, really? Right? Like, I'm all for raising awareness, but I don't need to be reminded that people are dying of cancer while I'm trying to have a meal. Like, hey buddy, you enjoying that white sauce? Some people don't have enough white cells, actually, so you should probably think about that while you're trying to... They call it comfort food, and then they're like, don't be comfortable at all. Actually. I wonder if that company is going to make other products like that. Like, hey, this is alphabet soup that only spells me too. That's actually our new product. It's healthier, it's 50% less assault, so... Hell yeah, cool. Don't get weird about the Me Too joke. Consent's important. Clap it up for consent. I like making people clap for consent. That's kind of what I like. To do it! Consent's important. I had a weird thought about consent recently. I think my parents did a really good job of preparing me to be an adult who needs to get consent without even trying. Because when I was a kid, if I wanted something, I'd ask my mom. And if she said no, then I'd go ask my dad. And that's been my approach to consent as an adult. See a girl at a party? Hey, wanna fuck? She's like, no. It's like, alright. I guess I'll go ask that guy. I don't know. Hey dad, wanna fuck? Hell yeah. Consent, you have to get consent. It's why I've never understood sex addiction. Some people say they're sex addicts. How can you be a sex addict when you need to get consent, right? Sex can't be an addiction because it requires someone else. Like, I'm a huge fan of drinking, and I think one of the reasons I love it is because when I go to the liquor store, the dude's never like, sorry man, I'm not in the mood today. It's actually a really bad day for you. I've got a cramp. It's a bad time of the month for you to try to buy whiskey, actually. Oh yeah. Some guys get so mad when girls won't give them consent. Some guys get furious. I was at a party recently, and there was this dude ranting about this girl who bailed on him from Tinder. He wouldn't stop complaining. He goes, fuck her, she's just a whore anyway. It's a shitty thing to say, but how is calling a girl who bailed on you a whore a knock on anyone but yourself? Because really what you're saying is, man, she will fuck anybody. Except for me, apparently. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I need to self-evaluate, maybe. I don't know. I just have never understood the whole shame thing attached to sex. It doesn't make any sense. And it's not just dudes saying shitty things at parties. It's society. Society tries to make us feel bad for wanting to have sex. It's dumb, right? Like the walk of shame is a term in society. You leave a house, you have sex, and they call that the walk of shame. That's not shameful. That's dope, right? I've done cartwheels outside of 100% of the houses that I had sex in. We should repurpose the term walk of shame. Like, the walk of shame should be when you're in, like, a crowded bar and you really have to take a shit and they only have a single-person bathroom. There's just a line of people you have to walk past, like, I apologize profusely. Holy shit. I've had 4 tequila shots loaded nachos. It's rough in there. Oh, yeah. I think it is getting better, though. Women are more sexually open nowadays, which is great. Clap it up for yourselves, ladies. Or don't. They're like, no, we're actually very repressed. We don't do that. I think it's great, but I think it's a weird side effect of feminism that I've noticed. Is as feminism has become a more commonly accepted idea, women are way more sexually open. They tell you exactly what they want in the bedroom, but they don't take shit in day-to-day life. It's kind of odd. Like it's to the point now where if a guy comes to me and tries to brag about getting laid, he's like, dude, I found this girl. I got her to take my dick. It was dope. It's like, yeah, who gives a shit? People get laid. That's not impressive. But if a guy came up to me nowadays and was like, I found this girl, I got her to take my last name, I'd be like, holy shit, the whole thing? But it's so big, what the fuck? I'm glad that women are more sexually open nowadays because women get shamed more than guys for sex, which isn't fair. I've literally been shamed once in my entire life. One time. The whole time I've been an adult. One time. I was in a gas station to buy condoms and brought them up to the counter, and the guy looked at the condoms, looked at me, and then just scoffed. I was like, what the fuck? That doesn't feel good, right? It didn't even offend me, it just like confused me more. I was like, I don't know what this guy thinks the situation is. Like he thinks I walked in to get like a candy bar and I'm like, oh shit, that's the dopest gas station attendant of all time. I need him to think I'm crushing some puss on the reg. That's what. So I called him out. I was like, hey man, why'd you scoff? What's up with that? And he's like, gotta hit that shit raw, dog. I was like, oh my god, I think I have a book for you. And I pulled out a copy of Babies for Dummies and just gave it to him. Thank you. That was a very sarcastic ha 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 ha. Right, kick him out. Can we get him out? I don't know. A lot of people shame sex. I was raised religious. Religion demonizes sex, which has always been very strange to me. And it's weird to me because I think sex is a basic human function. It's something everyone does, and it's the only basic human function that religion really speaks out against. Wouldn't it be weird if it demonized other ones? Like a guy goes to his religious buddy, he's like, hey man, after work you want to grab some McDonald's? It's like, no, I'm actually saving my appetite for marriage, so that's not really a thing that I do. Sorry, man, nothing personal. I just don't believe in premarital snacks. It's not. I just feel bad for religious people who like want to have sex, like they want to do it, but they can't because of their convictions. Like I was on Tinder, I saw this girl's bio. It said, "Trying to live my life like Christ, no hookups." That doesn't make sense. If you want to live your life like Christ, get nailed, right? It doesn't make religious people. You spend all your time on your knees. You're waiting for the second coming. Just have sex already. What are you doing? I'm on Tinder because I want to get blown, but no one likes shoving stuff down people's throats more than you guys. It's kind of your entire thing. Alright, that one hit a little too close to home, I think. So you really won't. One time I told that joke, and this religious woman came up to me after the show. She was like, "Hey man, we have sex. We just think you're supposed to wait till marriage." And I was like, "Yeah, that's dumb." Like, I wonder if religious people make other decisions like that. Like, they go out car shopping and they're just like, I want that one. It's like, you sure you don't want to test drive it or anything? I don't know. It's like, no, I know I'll like it. It's tiny, it's Japanese, I know what I like. Seems like it's got a roomy trunk, I don't know.